Yo, you tuning into The Notion. I'm your co-host, Dizzy D. Spill, here with my host in the building.
Former Poe.
Jelani Evans, trying to fix my mic.
Go ahead and fix the mic, man. I know what you got to do.
That nigga sound like he playing with the little Tonka set.
Building.
How y'all living, man?
Shit. Glad to be alive, man.
Maintaining and campaigning, man. I can't complain.
Hey, you want the real answer?
Go ahead, man.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, I'm glad you asked, brother. Just chill, you know. Can't complain. How you living?
I'm good, bro. You know, the normal parenting stresses and shit like that.
Oh, man.
That congratulations.
Joy. You know.
That is a joy.
Yeah, congratulations.
You know.
Like in here.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Sleepless nights.
Oh, yeah, man.
You don't know why he crying.
Yeah, it's
he won't tell you.
All the above, right?
He won't tell
He
you.
ain't saying no. He ain't trying to talk to you.
He telling you.
He ain't
just
trying to
can't-
talk to nobody.
You just can't decode it.
Yeah.
You start crying. It's pop quiz, nigga. Figure it out.
Nope, you don't smell.
But I wanted to tap in and give our listeners some news from y'all lanes, man. I was gonna start with the sneaker culture, and then I was gonna go over to the garden, man.
Start with the garden, and we'll go from there. Since you
Yeah.
ain't here.
Ain't shit happening.
man.
All right, your turn. Go ahead.
Nothing's growing. He hasn't planted any seeds.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Not the Al Roker.
Nah, man. It's been slow, bro. To be honest, I haven't put very much work out there in a while, just because I've been working a lot during the day, so I'll be tired. Mostly just cleaning up and shit. Yeah, and it's cold.
I feel that.
I don't really want to be out there right now. It's not the best of the weather.
Yeah, pull out your overalls and
Yeah, man. You ain't even got to wear the straw hat right now.
long johns. I know you got them. I mean,
Throw that parka on there with them overalls, man.
That might be wicker, but throw them shits on.
It stood the test of time, man.
Right?
Nah, but yeah, it's just been slow. I'm doing some cleanup, waiting for it to get a couple of days of being warm, so I could just go out there and do most of the work I need to do, and then take my ass back inside, because right now it's just things are dying. So like certain season changes, so you got.
But isn't the things growing in the like should be grow? Like, what do you have growing right now in the
I honestly haven't planted a new seed at all.
Oh,
yet. So
okay.
I'm right now. I'm not.
So you
really,
just like fuck wisdom altogether, huh?
No, I'm just maintaining what I have. I'm just maintaining what I got right now.
Okay.
Because it costs, so I need a lot of soil, and I need to build.
Nigga, you mean dirt?
Yeah, soil though, because it got
Yo, you just made that sound terrible.
certain nutrients.
Hey, you hear it's a dirt shortage in this motherfucker, man?
Man, I got some dirt right here, man.
Hey, the way things going, you can believe it. Like, there's a coin shortage. We finna run out of chicken tenders, and I don't even eat meat. I was like, oh shit.
Bro, it's a shortage on hot chips.
Man, yo,
hot chips.
that's crazy. I was in the spot that's doing hot chip burritos. That's probably why.
That's probably why they over there doing
that's
wild
crazy,
stuff
man.
with
Little
it.
kids gonna lose their motherfucking mind.
You seen that commercial? That's like, you worried about the wing shortage? Nah, you're gonna die. So it's a shortage everywhere.
No, hold on. I was doing a DoorDash. I'm doing a DoorDash, and it said thigh stop.
Yeah.
So I'm on my way to following the directions within the app. So I'm like, this shit look like it's gonna be over here by Wingstop. I'm like, so I get there, I look. It said go inside of Wingstop, and so I said.
It's a store. It's a store inside of Wingstop.
They're doing everything that they do with the wings. They doing it with the thighs now.
Bruh. Hey, the thought. They not that bad though. I ain't even gonna hold you. They actually not that bad.
You done had your lemon pepper thigh?
Yeah. I done had me a lemon pepper thigh. They don't look as big as they do on the TV, bro.
They got boneless and bone-in.
Hey.
Yeah, man. They pretty lean in person.
Where them thighs coming from? I know real chicken thighs kind of.
Yeah, they a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? It might be armadillo meat or something, but we gonna work with it. The flavors is right.
Anemic chickens. I mean, there gotta be something wrong with if they ain't got no wings.
Maybe.
So they giving you hold on. The chicken they making sure that they use the whole chicken. So the chicken that normally they'll just kill it, right?
Yeah.
And now they're just like, no, we can use these niggas for their Well, they still got thighs.
Yo. Well, I'm glad the garden is doing okay.
Yeah. Passing it on to you, Jelani.
Yo, man, in sneaker news, Jelani.
I guess we got a shortage too. That's
I mean, shit. All these fucking bots and these motherfucking resellers, nigga.
Nah. We talked about that, about the legislation for bots. But I mean, right now,
They getting it how they live right now.
We just hoping shoes actually release a lot. Like they still pushing back release dates. Like
I seen that you posted they
drop
pushed
on the
back
30th.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. No, I mean, if you got a plug or some people, you still might be able to get some access. But
Yo,
it's gonna be rough. It's really gonna be ugly, man. Like
Especially holiday season.
yeah. That's why that Cool Grey 11 drop was such a big deal.
oh, can I tell y'all how I got dead with the Cool Grays? Because I was done, but I was like, let me just see what's going on
that's
sneakers.
how his story always starts. I'm retired, I'm done. But I was like, but go on, brother.
I went on, you know what I'm saying? Because I scored, in the past. I was actually undefeated with the 11s, believe it or not. Right?
Every time you...
Yeah. And this is what I like to tell myself. They usually make enough. And so
Don't make enough for me.
I jumped on the sneakers app and I said, it's an abundance of kicks in every size. I said, get the fuck out of here. So I told the wife, I said, I know I said I was done. But I'm finna
like
do
a
this.
Superhero, Honey, I told you I would hang my cape up, but
Yeah, man.
the world needs me.
Yeah. Bro, I was in there. You know what I'm saying? So, I put my information in and, did the irresponsible thing that I knew I was doing. And then that shit said sold out.
All of them were sold out.
So he took too long. See, while he was marinating on whether he was gonna get him or not, everybody who got on the app was like, I need him.
Yeah, I need him
No,
now.
no.
I need him.
I went on like 45 minutes after the fact just to see if they were already sold out. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is if you go right into, if you haven't been in the app, when the shoe drops, it's gonna show you everything.
Oh, that is already
that hasn't like it hasn't sold anything. Because I remember I talked to you about that. So when I press refresh,
do that shit too.
Then I got that reminder that you need to take your ass to the back.
Yeah, X across everything.
Yeah, man.
They had the 12 and a halves.
They ain't have nothing.
No. It just said sold out.
They had nothing. It said sold out.
You don't get to see what size are. No, it's sold out.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Good luck.
You on Foot Locker, it just be like you think the
Except disappointment.
the Jordans are still on there. It'd be like 13 and a half.
Nah, it was nothing. It was all gone, man. So I was like, I'm done with this, man. So it's just basically the bot gang, huh?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I sleep through releases. Oh, like a baby.
Oh, because you got it plugged.
No,
Nah,
because he
'cause I don't
has
care.
everything.
It's a
care.
re-release.
He has everything.
Yeah, I got the old. I actually do have the old Cool Grey.
He has everything.
Not everything, but
Yeah, he
I got
does.
some things.
You know what? He doesn't have the shit that he don't want.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess you're right.
Everything?
Yeah.
Nah, but besides that, ain't much going on in sneakers. It's ugly right now. It's really ugly. Like, it's rough. So, outside of Cool Grey 11's releasing, which I was surprised they did in the volume that they did. Outside of that, it's kind of dry in the sneaker world right now, man. With the shortages and everybody is still it's like the after effects of the after waves of what happened. And Virgil passing, like people still dealing with that. You know what I mean? Like there's still some mourning.
So, has there been any news as far as the increase on the reselling of what are those shoes worth
like
now?
within the first
Obviously
48 hours.
What's the highest
That's
price?
fucking awful,
What's
man.
I know it's horrible.
That's fucking awful, bro. Like
I don't know because I haven't really I saw a post about it, so I scrolled through some of the prices that they had on like StockX, but I wasn't really
into it
because I feel like that's trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the man.
So I'm gonna keep it 100. This is just how I feel about it. If you truly rock with kicks and you into art, designing, creativity, and you really knew who Virgil was,
you don't
if
even
you
wanna
have
sell 'em.
none, not at all, not bro.
I like
because
these.
There's so many reasons behind why you wouldn't sell them. to sell them just for money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
capitalizing.
The market is open for it,
and profiting off of somebody passing away.
Well, the market is open because like there are a lot of people who never had the opportunity to get their hands on something, and with him passing, it's like they're probably not gonna release anything. Hopefully, they won't be releasing too much else because of what will happen if they do. Like they said, the Blazer Low will never be released. The off-white Blazer Low he designed, it just will not release. So. You know, and then
he did a Blazer Low.
Bro, he I
fuck with the Blazer. So.
Man, he was involved in at least 7 different institutes over the last 2 years before he passed, and the effects from that are still, bro. He had a fashion show right after his passing, and he has a whole new rollout of kicks coming between him, Louis Vuitton, Nike, you know what I'm saying? And
so he like Steve Jobs kind of.
Bro. And it's just, so it's like, man, it's kind of crazy to think that people are looking to capitalize off of that, because I would be keeping everything. It's art, bro. Oh, shit.
I got all my Kobe stuff.
All of it?
All my Kobe stuff.
As you should.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm sure you're the same way. I don't like to sell my weed because I want to smoke it.
Well, yeah.
Like I want to smoke it. I want to enjoy it. And me selling it to just get money off is like, why? Because I'm gonna end up wanting to go buy the same weed again.
Call that same nigga back like, hey man, you
might not be able to find that strain again.
That's the other part too.
Like, dang, oh, you got some good OG. Let me see. Wait, whoa.
Nah.
Whoa.
Easy there, Turbo.
Yeah. They point you to a dispensary.
You 21.
Yo, how do y'all feel about? I seen Rick Ross is trying to rectify the beef with Freddie Gibbs and Jeezy.
Oh, yeah.
I know you rock with Gibbs a lot. Do you feel that's possible?
Fill me in on what happened, because is this on his new project?
Ross is just trying to like get them to like squash the beef.
Oh, to squash it. I thought he was like amping it up. Oh, okay.
No. You think that'll happen?
No.
I mean, maybe I could see it possibly.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying that is because they don't really have a real issue necessarily. It's just Gibbs been keeping it on and keep doing it, like trying to do it like a 50 Cent type thing with
Gibbs is Gibbs.
And he's trolling a lot.
He listens to Gibbs.
Gibbs is a troll. Like, that's what he an asshole. He has fun.
He doesn't really have a real problem.
Jeezy?
Nah.
Jeezy's not a factor.
Nah. Nah. But and I don't
When's
think
the last
Jeezy
Jeezy album you listened to?
Thug 103?
And Jeezy is over there. Jeezy is doing a whole
I think it's
different
103.
thing.
You know, it's not 101.
101?
Nah, I think it's I think it's literally 103.
There were 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. News to me. But that's what I'm saying, like, bro, like,
yeah, I don't think either. And I could see it happening because, one, Gibbs doesn't really care about it. He's already admitted that he don't really got an issue with even academics, the nigga he going back and forth with now. But also, you see how Jeezy is moving now. It's not like on some.
No, how is he moving?
It seems like he's matured.
Awesome. Like, what's
optically.
he doing?
Well, I could say from the.
He got married.
Yeah, he got married,
chilling out,
and then the situation with him and Gucci. Like he was more of the grown man in that situation and was trying to push that as well.
That narrative, yeah.
So I don't think he's more on to like continuing in issues with people.
I think that comes with age too.
But it just depends. I don't know whether they have a real issue or not. But I don't think there is. So I can see.
I think there is an issue outside of the music. Because Gibbs was signed to Jeezy's label.
Yeah, but
there was a fallout there.
But that was so many years ago, and I think I've even heard Gibbs say something bigging up Jeezy in the past, like after that situation, to where I think like that's why I know he's definitely trolling, because it seemed like they had like a.
But yeah, I mean, like, it might be possible, but it would have to come from like you were saying, Jeezy, more than likely, because it seemed like the reason Gibbs is still like, even though it's like he's not tripping, he's trolling. There's a reason behind the troll. You see what I'm saying? And even if it's like I'm not tripping off of it no more, that man still owes me an apology though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be one of those type of situations. So, all right, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe there really is no beef or whatever. Maybe they're past that. But until he acknowledges and addresses and apologizes,
Right.
Then I'm gonna keep
being on your helmet.
oh, milk dead. No, I'm just playing.
And
You know
I've
what I'm
never even
saying?
heard
Like-
Jeezy acknowledge anything that Gibbs has said.
Yeah,
That's probably
I
another
wouldn't
reason
either.
too.
I wouldn't.
No.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
So as soon as you acknowledge it, that ain't gonna apply pressure.
Yeah,
All of it.
and he rapping right now.
All of it.
He rapping.
Yeah,
Yo, who y'all listening to right now? What albums?
I've been listening to a lot of R&B, to be honest.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rap wise, I don't know. There's a lot of projects that drop, but nothing that was significant to me. I don't think. In recently.
It's tis the season. I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music. I love Christmas music. No, I'm just playing.
Bro, how he held the L.
I thought he said
love
Christian
Christmas.
music. I was like, okay, that's not gospel, but
Nah, but Wiz Got Wings.
yeah,
He just dropped the album, and
I like that project a lot.
yeah, that's.
I just want to let
it's-
y'all know that Jelani pulled up at the same time I did, and that nigga was playing the hell out of Jingle Bells. So that nigga wasn't lying.
The original version.
Nah, but what else? The Dom album.
Oh, the Dom Kennedy's.
I haven't checked that out yet.
I like that.
G Perico's album.
I haven't gotten up on him.
I'm still on Currency's last like 3 albums. Outside of like Land, Air, Sea or whatever, I wasn't really feeling that project too much. There's a couple songs that was cool, but
Hold on, bro.
overall,
Hey, turn your phone off, man.
yeah, overall though, it was alright.
Hey, why did he look at the camera like he was expecting somebody to check me? Like you ain't gonna get your boy?
You're not gonna say nothing? Yeah,
Yo, get him, man.
that's your man's.
Yeah, it's not a lot of rap that I've been listening to lately, but R&B for sure.
So it seems like it's a little bit of a drought, maybe.
It
It
depends
might
on.
be because of the what? This is the fourth quarter, so is it?
It
That's
depends.
usually happens in the fourth quarter. So
I wish
depends on who
Fab
you
would
listening
drop
to.
again, man. What the fuck?
Mr. Fab?
No.
I feel like
I'll talk about it.
Shut
Fabulous,
the hell
man.
up.
Fabulous, man.
I think Gibbs is finna drop.
Gibbs always drops. Him and Currency, I'm tired of them niggas, man.
Nah, that's
Them
the thing
niggas
about
is
it.
like leftovers,
So
bruh.
look.
It's always in the fucking fridge.
So look, this is the thing about it. This nigga Currency drops an album like at least every month.
Aggravating.
He drops one album at least a month, right? Gibbs will take a nice chunk of time to put a project together, but that project is usually like album of the year.
Bruh.
Yeah, 'cause he
And if
hasn't-
it's not album of the year, it's in the top 3. It's in the votes. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
hasn't missed in the last
he's
3.
definitely always mentioned and nominated when he drops something. I will give that to Gibbs. Like he's not really fucking around.
And see, in Currency, he the underground king, so he just like he one of the people who has a studio.
I don't know how he's always dropping shit,
in
so
the
we always know
house.
he's here.
He has a studio in the house, and like it's like you, bro. Like
Hey, dog,
That nigga
I'm working on my shit, bro. We already talked about this, bro. It
Yeah,
takes
but
time.
You don't.
He be in the closet.
Nah, bro, it takes time because
He don't-
He did this to me before, bro. He was like, I was talking to him. He was like, yeah, like this nigga be dropping, but he got a studio in his house, and I was like, nigga, I'm working on it, nigga. Shit,
His
I knew
setup
what
is just
I knew
like
what he was
this.
alluding to,
different.
nigga.
His setup is just
We
like
got
this.
podcasts, working lives and shit, man.
Nah, it's different.
Nah,
Different.
see, that's another undertone right there. He's saying he's different. So if he says it, then it won't. I know what he's doing.
throwing a little
It's
bit of
all
shade.
good, bro. No candy for anybody for the day.
He took a cup of shade. And
Nah, that does make a difference. Like, cause there's tons of artists that have their own studio,
But
and they're not
having-
doing shit.
They're not having fun with it.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. Like you got to stop approaching it like a job.
Yes, you do. That's 100%
the way
true.
Currency has
Everything
his
that you
shit
do.
set up is more of like his process is like he's not even really working. Like,
Yeah,
I
he's
like
just.
watching
I'm gonna
his
go in
process.
and I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And it's funny you mentioned that because I subscribed for a year to Masterclass,
Okay.
and that shit is amazing. And of course, the first one I watched was Nas's Masterclass, so I watched how he writes and stuff like that.
Oh.
And
wow.
when I got to see the concept, and then he started breaking down like a little bit of his career, and then he did a song for the Masterclass, right, to just kind of show how he records in the studio with Hit Boy, and it was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna lie, I took a lot of notes out of that, and I was like, I'm definitely applying that because I never thought about approaching it how he did it, and it helped me understand why a lot of artists say they don't write. I know what they mean now.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, okay, I like Wiz's process that he's been showing a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be sitting there with the beat. He'll go in, he'll mumble some shit, and he'll go in and record the first line.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go sit down. He'll write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Go in and record the first line. Sit down, and then he'll go back and record the second bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll write the second bar after he listens to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Write the second bar and record it. So he's recording only a bar or two at a time.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
writing it as in that process.
it's it's when you look at it like that from somebody that does music, you know, because like for myself, I've always had like a structure of how I'm gonna go in and do a song, and you know, I had like a pace effect where like I'm listening, writing, and I'm pacing back and forth, and you know, whatever the case it is. So seeing something so different like that, it let me know like, okay, this is the part of the art where it's probably fun because everything isn't structure, and I got this time, and to a certain degree, not looking at it like a job, I think that's when you finally have, you know, made it a successful thing, because like for up and coming artists, they have no choice because they're on a timetable with the studio time and engineer and all this stuff. So if you have the luxury of having it in your own home, I'm just going to get up, because I've done that before. I've woke up and I just was feeling it. Brushed my teeth, took a shower, whatever, came in here and just went crazy.
But there's one thing that you said that is also defining factor: the time.
Yeah.
Because even while you do have the studio in your house, you don't always have the time to record.
Yeah.
Because you have a family, you have responsibilities, you have other things that you have to tend to. And it's like if you were like, say you drop an album and you go gold, that's gonna pay the bills.
Yeah.
That now becomes something that is worth investing more time into,
Right.
because it's more beneficial.
Right.
And right now, while you might be doing some numbers, ain't went gold yet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you have to invest time into the things that truly benefit not just you, but your family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you had the time and if it benefited the family, it would be invested like that.
Right.
It's not the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I go back and forth. I go back and forth with that with myself, and I'm actually harder on myself now because of the confidence aspect of it. Personally, I'm not taking a shot at anybody else on how they do anything, but I've been thinking a lot lately, like, how confident am I in what I do if I keep questioning, well, I can't, because like we make time for shit. Like, or we make time to not want to make time for shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Don't talk about it because
So,
well, it's like but see, this is the whole thing. It depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Because I just finished this semester, right? So I've been going to schools. I'm reading chapters, chapter work, projects, discussions, a lot of different things going on mentally. That's exhausting. That's draining. More draining than physical.
Yes.
So after doing that, to get up and go downstairs into the lab and start working and creating and customizing, sometimes I just don't have it.
Because the mental stamina.
You come home from work, or you've been, tending to the family after the wife is taking care of, baby boys asleep, and now you got that time. But do you have the energy?
Right. That's the thing with me too. A lot of times I don't.
And you can't beat yourself up for that.
Yeah.
If you burn the candle at both ends.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need time to rest. You need time to recover. You need time to decompress, because on the same breath, when you do get into your craft, you want to make sure you're at your best. You want to make sure you're able to focus and zone in.
I wrote a lot of songs on the clock.
Man. Well, shit. I mean, that exact reason that you're saying is like.
I wrote a lot of songs on the clock in the past, man.
Why I ain't been working in the garden is like I've been working so much during the day, during work that
investing energy and time elsewhere. It's like,
stamina
man, and it's crazy because people like you'll work somewhere else and then you won't work on your own dreams. And like, bro, man, doing the best I can.
I can't even.
Like a lot
I
of
don't even have enough
sayings,
sleep to have dreams.
Will not be here, nigga.
A lot of these sayings don't work in the variables. Damn
exactly.
it.
Well, I mean, they'll take a saying and they'll fucking throw Jay-Z on the front of it, like he went to work. You know what I'm saying?
He went to get the.
Shout out to Jay-Z, shout out to Hov, but that's the only thing that pisses me off when I do see quotes like that, is because they'll pick somebody that probably didn't work a 9 to 5.
Take Currency for instance. While he's underground, he like grew up in it, bro.
Yeah.
From Cash Money, no. Excuse me. From No Limit, and to Cash Money. You feel me? The fallout with Dane.
Was he? That was.
Oh yeah, Cash Money, Young Money, right? And to where he is now, but he's always been in it.
Yeah.
He's like he came into. You see what I'm saying?
Years
so it's
of
even
knowledge.
though you might be like he ain't mainstream, he living like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Numbers.
He's doing exactly what he wants to do.
Like,
numbers.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, come on. So, and that's the thing, being able to do what you want to do, but also being in a position to put forth the time and the effort and the energy to invest so that you can get back what you're putting in to make it something beneficial. So you can do what you want to do.
Yep.
It's a process, and sometimes that process takes longer than expected. And that's the thing, you really can't put a timeline on it. It just you have to work at it. Putting a timeline on it can hurt you in two ways.
Yeah, because then you could think that you didn't reach the goals or
in a certain amount of time, or feel like you haven't got boom. You feel me?
Well, what I've read about that is like, putting a timeline on something, you'll focus more on the time you have left than actually focusing on the craft. But what I've also learned is that if you give yourself a certain amount of time to do something, then that's how long it probably might take you to do it.
You can procrastinate. You're like, I still got 3 months to knock this out.
Yeah, that type of person.
And it's like this, so I mean, keep it a buck. But this is the whole thing, and I be telling people this. I'm like, don't put a timeline on it, because you'll say, give me 3 months. But I mean, like, 3 months, if you really apply yourself, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, if you shorten that time frame, you still might get the same results.
I'm just like, I'm not gonna put no time frame. I'm gonna just work. I'm gonna apply myself. I'm gonna push a hard line, because if I say I got 3 weeks, I do that too. I'll procrastinate. Like, I got 3 weeks, so I'll take today off and I'll take tomorrow off, and then over the weekend I'll push a hard line. Whereas if I push a hard line all through the week, I can enjoy the weekend and I might be done.
But you're also talking about art too, and that's one of the things you don't want to put a whole lot of rules and limitations on anyway, or that's exactly what the art is going to look like. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah.
What you do is an art?
Oh man, all of it.
I mean, but you feel what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's not so much art, it's just the being creative, the creative process, and all of, you see what I'm saying? And you don't want to rush it. You don't want to force it. On the same breath, you don't want to just cut off and just, because practice makes perfect, right? So why prolong and push off and procrastinate when you could just
get it done,
knock out and apply yourself and get better and learn ways to be more effective and cut the time out, right?
That's what I learned. Like, if I prep things that I know is going to take a minute and then come back to it, so it's already just ready to go.
Yes.
I'm like really, really, like, I'm in a mode, I get done, and then I have enough energy to even add more to what I already planned on doing.
That process is actually.
So I think if a lot of people focused on like prepping, prepping for whatever it is that you're gonna do, you know what I'm saying, and then it's like, all right, I may not be able to get to it right now, but when I do, it's just hit the ground running. Yeah, you're already ready to go. You know, it's the cooking aspect. You see people that prep all of the ingredients, everything, and then cook, and then you see people that just start cooking, and it's like, oh shit, where's the salt? Oh shit, the heat is too high, and then you taste what happened in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. I don't be prepping. I be gourmet. But like sometimes I prep. Sometimes I just be like, yo, I didn't want to be in here in the first place, but I don't feel like going to get food.
well, yeah, but you know, the reason why I use that analogy is because it's like, you ever seen something where it give you directions and then it says it's gonna take this long, but then it breaks it down how long the prep time will take, and that's something that a lot of people don't consider when they jump into a project.
I challenge it. I could do it in 10.
Yeah, but you gonna get it done in 10.
What this piece go to?
I thought you used all the pieces, man.
That's the extra when the something fall apart and then all that shit just crumbles. I'm like, oh well, I guess I need it.
Oh hell no, man. There's something I did want to ask you guys that I've been thinking about a lot, because before we got on air, it was talking about like how fun social media and stuff used to be, and I actually had something in my notes that I wanted to ask you guys that I thought the listeners would appreciate. Is how do you stay relevant but maintain yourself in this social media digital age? Like,
Be
how?
you.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody can be you better than you, and everybody's trying to be like everybody else. So everybody's starting to look like copycats. Just be you.
Mm-hmm. How you stay relevant with that?
Shit. You shouldn't be
Consistent.
Hey,
consistent.
the whole thing about it is like, I don't know, because I've always been relevant. Damn. For the unpopular people, huh? But,
Nerds.
but it's consistency, because then you stay in the algorithm.
This is the whole thing about it, right?
I ain't went to one algorithm.
This is, look at it like this, right? You relevant on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
You relevant on yours? I'm relevant on mine.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody should be following and having all type of people on their Instagram following them that you don't have something in common with. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Just for the relevant.
Like, if you're a 5, why are you following 10s?
I feel you.
I understand you like to look at them, and that's nice and everything,
motivation.
but it's like most of them aren't going to follow you back.
They're not.
And on a slim
They're
chance you do get a follow back, you think they're watching stories?
No.
Your stories?
No, they're gonna unfollow you.
Yeah, Herman.
When I start following this motherfucker.
Yeah, Herman. They're not watching
Herman.
your stories, okay? So
If your name is Herman, please do yourself a favor.
Now when
Go down
when
to
a
the-
chick named Herman come up in here, and be like, "Where Harold?"
my guy's right here.
Like my man right there, red top. Holla at him.
You talking about Tenny? Sing for him. Maybe get out of it, Pendergrass. Shit. Nah, but I mean, like, I feel like you're relevant if you're dealing with and interacting with people that, you know what I'm saying, you have things in common with. Right? I don't feel like anybody that don't like kicks and clothing is following me. Unless they just like me, and that's cool too. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have friends and family that's, they just, of course, but then the other people, like, if y'all don't have same things in common, like, I follow artists and sneakerheads and designers and DJs because that's what I like. Music, clothes, kicks, and art. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's also what I show on my page. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I listen to different types of music. I like to get dressed. I got all type of kicks. I like to customize kicks. You know what I'm saying? I design clothes. I do all type of different stuff. So I follow people who do the things that I do. We interact. We share. We are relevant.
Yeah, so you create your own network.
As you should. And that's what it's for. And that's why a lot of people aren't having fun, because instead of staying within your network and in your lane and rocking out, you want to be an influencer and you want to be out there in the world. And, man,
I think
Instead of interacting, like, I think it could be used as an interaction tool. So like you.
Well, that's the fucked up part, is like social media is not that anymore. Nobody's really being social. They're
when
trying
you
to be the first.
social, you're a creep.
Yeah, it's all of that. Either you're being a creep or you're trying to be the first one with the news. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
And that could get irritating. But I think from where I'm sitting, I feel like
sitting over there.
Yeah, right here. And I feel like the issue is there's people that fall for the trap of the algorithm. That's what I feel like, because whatever they want to do, whatever the algorithm is doing, so that they're being seen by everyone except their audience instead of, like you said, focusing on just your audience. But
who knows? Who truly knows what the algorithm does? If you know, tap in, because you saying they doing what the algorithm is doing.
Well,
who knows?
they're not exploring or using they're not going outside of whatever is being presented to them. Is that what you're saying?
well, what I'm saying is like, okay, what'll happen is you might have a handful of people say, hey, I noticed that I'm getting more views on my story, or instead of getting likes on my post. So now I only post on my story. So guess what happens? A massive amount of people, especially if they're an influencer, that's saying that, everybody's going to try to jump on that and be like, oh yeah, that's what we need to do, instead of focusing, on the audience that you already have, right? But then I do understand that algorithm shit, because no matter how many people you have, and I know that everyone following me is not seeing my content.
For sure.
And that's the part I think when I say falling for the trap of the algorithm, it's just trying to get people to do other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so the people that do follow you can see your shit, which I think is kind of a cold piece right there.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's almost, the people that you see often are the people that you interact with. So if you liking their shit, they liking your stuff, or you're viewing their pages, those tend to be the people who are going to be only able to view your stuff. So I get what they may be trying to do with that is.
I don't even be knowing people that be viewing my stuff.
You post and leave.
Yeah, that's the same thing I do, because
all the time.
On my story is the main thing I post, and I don't go and look at anyone else's story.
Assholes.
Well, because you can get caught up in that shit, and my thing ain't really to
watch y'all shit. Go ahead, tell them how you feel. All the people that follow you and what you don't do.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you.
Unfollow my guy right now.
Yeah, let me get this
nah,
shit out
but
here,
that's
nigga.
the thing, man.
Follow Rayleigh's. I ain't got time for this.
Yeah, brother. At least they posting produce.
Yeah, they actually producing. This nigga right here, man.
Oh, you farmer point.
I forgot he got 2 pages because I don't want to see his face. Yeah, man. So yeah, y'all just do a quick unfollow right now. We'll give y'all. But yeah, I definitely agree with the whole concept of being doing what you do and following your interests and things like that. I think it'll actually keep people away from a lot of bullshit too,
bro.
A lot of bullshit. I think me and you talked about it on the last episode, where I did like a clean sweep, and I just started following things that I'm paying attention to right now, like business things and NFTs. I mean, I even follow artists that I admire and listen to, because that's what the music is for. I don't need to fucking follow your Instagram and go through your story and, and be a cheerleader in your comments. When you drop some music, I'll be back and I'll go listen to the music or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And like you guys did say, like that, it consumes your time. It becomes a distraction. And before you know it, you didn't turn into a damn influencer, and you're supposed to be, an artist, or a painter or whatever it is that your niche is, right?
Well, that's part of the reason why I post and leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I actually have time for it, then I'll watch all the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll sit down and I'll watch all the stories in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm done. Mm-hmm. And I don't do that in the same time that I post. I'll post.
And get the fuck off.
Bro, because the whole thing about it is, like, if I'm posting kicks or an outfit or something, I got dressed to go somewhere. I didn't do it for the gram. I got just to go somewhere. So I post, and then I go handle my business. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I come back, I sit down and I have time, and I'm decompressing, maybe eating or having a drink, watching TV, and I'm down, watch through some stories, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, that's what everybody's doing. That's cool.
I can tell he do that because I might look at my likes, shit and I don't see that nigga.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, he posts like, oh, okay, oh, that's fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, I get to somebody's page, and I know, right? You get like 4 or 5 likes. I'm like, nigga, get off my page. I'm like, I'm just now. I'm just actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just came back, my nigga. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. Like, because there's a time, like, that's the thing about it. There's a time for posting. There's a time to actually, just scroll and be on there, because you can get wound up in it. So make sure that you have the time set away for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, think about it. If you consistently go back and you check notifications, like, you'll be on IG all day.
Yeah.
Like, I got notifications now. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? And then think about it. If you have a business if you're operating a certain way, then you're gonna get DMs and inquiries. You feel me? Whether it be for services or about posts or things of that nature. So then you're gonna have to deal with that too. So I try to deal with all those things at a certain time because, bro, somebody
be on there all day.
Answer a question and I'll go back and I'll get another DM. That's fire emoji. Oh yeah, they like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey, see, I don't know what happened with this phone, right?
Give it here.
Nah.
Put it in the drawer.
Give it here, man. Give me the phone.
Time out.
It's 406.
You know what it
that's
is.
Why. It's 406.
Yeah,
that's why.
Harold, give me your phone.
It's 406. We're supposed to be done at 4.
No, we not supposed to be done. We supposed to be done.
Not when you show up late.
Y'all spinning the narrative, man. I'm trying to
build
one. Y'all knocking it down. Trying to build the narrative.
This is what happened.
Y'all gotta follow along.
No, I feel what you're saying,
lying
man.
For you.
Yeah, there's no profit in that.
Nah. Well, we on air.
And it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, it's hard.
Heathen.
Yo. He called him a scoundrel. Yo, you live off of alarms, bro. That's actually a good thing for me to actually segue into. Why do you operate off of alarms? Because that seems like a form of structure for you.
All right.
That's what's up. Jelani, why do you No, go ahead, bro.
I figured it out when I was young. I don't know how long ago.
Get it out.
Figure it out. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I've never been asked that question before. So I'm like, whoa, that was a stumper. Nah, my mom used to do hella Post-its around the house, bro. So she'd leave, and I wake up, it'll be a Post-it on like the cabinet, one on the refrigerator, like one on my room door, telling me what I needed to get done before she got back.
This nigga slow.
So, but it would be a lot. It was just her way of making sure, like, because my mom used to Post-its all the time. She still does. So she'll post something on the front door to remind her before she leaves. Hey, do this. She got Post-its in her car. And so that process, I figured I had a bad memory, man, when I was younger. So I was forgetting all kinds of
had?
I think my memory is a lot better.
Okay. I'll give you that.
It was my short-term memory is horrible. So
he smokes.
I started using, that's even, I started using the alarms, and then it just became like a crutch for me.
So you depend on alarms now.
Yeah, because I have a lot of stuff that I need.
But does it keep a foundation and structure for you?
Yeah.
What about your household? Because you got kids too.
Yeah, but damn.
Put the bowl up.
Picking my son up, at the right time, because the time that I get home, I'm usually tired, so I might fall asleep.
Do you think that's a method you'll apply to the kids? Like, hey, do you think they'll naturally just have their own ways on how they'll?
They have their own ways, because I don't use the alarms actually for things that they need to do. It's alarms just for me. All the alarms are for me.
So if they cut your alarms off, they ain't got to worry about chores or nothing. It's like, if we can get that alarm.
They know to go snooze my alarm.
Silent.
They go and snooze it for me.
They'll snooze it for you?
Yeah. So sometimes I gotta be, hey man, don't snooze that shit. I might need to know what, I'm like, it might be 10 minutes too late.
Right? Just take my vitamins.
Because it's a lot of things on my alarm are things that I want to remember that aren't really a time thing. I just put it at a time on there, but it just could be things that I just need to remember, and the alarm is actually going to go off. So it's like the reminder apps, they don't have a good way of saying, hey, remember this, nigga. Like,
you should get Echo Dots in your house.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, like, with the reminders, is a time a reference to the reminder? Like, do it at this time, or it's just a reminder so you gonna forget again?
No, it's some things are. I do it. It's a time thing.
Because it's like, all right, so you said we're supposed to be done at 4:00, and you got timer go off like, pick
up some bullshit.
Pick up. No, I'm just saying, yeah, he lying, but I'm just saying though, I gotta use that as an example. Like, pick up oat milk. Like, damn, all right, reminder, right? But we record for another hour or so. So then you leave at 5, and you get home like, damn, forgot the oat milk.
I snooze them.
Oh, so it's gonna come back.
Oh,
So that's why they sometimes seem like
They just come out of nowhere.
hella different alarms going off, but it's really might be that same one.
yeah, because I just be picturing like, yo, this nigga got an alarm for everything.
Nah, I could probably snooze that motherfucker.
You should get
10
some. You
times.
should get. I got Echo Dots all around the house, and sometimes I'll set an alarm like that because I'm not by my phone, and then it'll remind me at that time, hey, go do this, or hey, shut the fuck up, or whatever it is going on at
Talking
that
all
time.
day. Look how many alarms I got, man. Should be
I
talking
don't
all
want
day.
to see your alarms. Are
Should be
just
talking all day.
that's irresponsible as
That
hell.
look like a text.
But these are reminders of things that like it might be a thing that I have.
Bro, that look like a
schedule
bank
for.
statement.
What if I have I have a schedule thing? So
Okay.
every Wednesday I might need to do this at this time.
Okay.
So I'll have that on there because you can set it for consistent days, weeks, or time. I mean,
it's so crazy how people.
He definitely
it's
couldn't be
so
a cheater.
crazy how
Ladies, you
people-
see right here, he's loyal to the motherfucker because he would fuck that up.
Yo, I'm like, it's so crazy how people operate because it's like me. I only have like 1 or 2 alarms, bro, and that's to get up in the morning.
And smoke.
Nah, I don't need no alarm for that.
Nah, he really don't.
Put the alarm out with the lighter. Shut up. Nah, but like just bed prep.
Okay.
Bed prep because like I don't get caught up in like reading articles or reading books, or maybe it's a good show that I finally sat down to watch, or I might be on a game and I might be winning, like who knows. But
He shows me all his crossovers on 2K.
only when they're nasty. Yo, somebody falls and I get buckets. Yeah, he's getting.
I'm getting a video about it.
Yo, it's crazy because he was on the phone with me when I was on a different game and I caught a dub. He heard it, but my guys I play with got the video. So you got to see these dubs. You got to see these moves, man. I got to, yeah.
2K?
Yeah. 2K or Apex. That's really all I be messing with. But, yeah, bro. I forgot what I was talking about.
You was talking about your bed
The
prep.
alarms. Bed prep. That's the only alarms that I have. You feel me? Want to get up and bed prep. Outside of that, I don't have no alarms. I remember everything. Like, it just, like.
See, for a lot of this shit in here could be, hey, there's a show that I found out that somebody might have told me about. I put it on there because it'll alert me to remind me about something that I might have found out about, or I might need to go look something up. And so I'll put it for a random day or time.
I like that. Like if it's something I'm supposed to look up or check out, because so much happens in a day.
Yeah.
Where somebody might give me like some really good information. Like I think what happened not that long ago, I was like talking to my cousin and I asked him about a vendor for something that I wanted to get done for the brand, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna send it to you. And he's actually really good about remembering and sending me stuff. You know, he has a brand too. And I forgot that I asked him that, and then he DM'd it to me. And if he hadn't DM'd it to me, then I'd have been like, fuck, I'd have forgot about it. And so I haven't even opened the DM.
Yeah, to keep that
notification going. Yeah. So
shit, I liked the fact that you can even snooze emails now.
I never tried that.
Yeah,
might be a good idea.
On Gmail, like you might get an important email, and I get a lot of emails. I never used that feature.
Yeah, I just started it, so I can just go to the start section.
Yeah,
all the important ones.
That's why I laugh. I'm like, damn, you really could.
Yeah, but that would be if it's it depends on which.
I see the discomfort in your face, so I knew something. I knew something was coming up. Where I was like, yeah,
my work email, I would do that for. My personal Gmail, I don't necessarily check it consistently, so there might be something that pop in there every once in a while that's important that I might need to be reminded of.
That's crazy. Like I don't think anybody thought like adulthood would be that when like we were kids. Like there's so much information and so many things you have to get done, because I'm not saying that our parents didn't stress or have to figure things out, but it seemed like the less they had to deal with, the easier it was for them to be.
It was a simpler time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But memories were a lot more sharp back then too, though.
Well, yeah,
they didn't have a whole lot to remember.
Think about all the phone numbers that we had memorized in the.
Well, that's because we're dependent. We're dependent on technology.
So that's why I say it's a crutch now, because I don't necessarily need the alarms for everything.
Yeah.
How many numbers do you remember right now? If you got into a hassle without your phone, who could you call at a payphone?
I could call my dad, my mom, my daughter's mom. I could call my son's auntie, and I could call.
Go tell us the number. No, I'm playing.
I could call his great grandmother.
Okay.
But I have.
I can call the police.
The only reason is.
Hello, Mr. Winslow.
But look, those numbers haven't changed in almost 15, 20 years.
Yeah, you talking about landlines.
No, those are cell phones.
Now.
Oh, landmines. All right.
They got them converted.
No, those are all cell phones, but they've kept the same. My dad has had the same.
I'm laughing, bro. I'm laughing because my mom did that. She converted her landline to a cell phone line. So now
that.
she a real one with it now.
Yeah. On the move.
She got 2 cellies. Kevin Gates with it.
So her cell is her landline phone number?
No, she has a cell phone for her landline and a cell phone for her. Yeah.
Wow. She just couldn't escape it, huh? She was caught in the Matrix.
Yeah, man.
Say, yeah, we're outside. Well, I'm in the Bahamas. Leaving on the porch.
Yeah.
That's the in the house phone. I'm using up all my battery.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I think about that a lot because you made a good point. Like, I memorized any friends that we had, like I knew their numbers by heart. Even when we started getting cell phones, it was still like, oh, who's such and such number? And, you ask and Poe that question, I'm like, shit, I know my mom's number. I know my wife's. I know both of mine because you said memorize numbers. And so... yeah, I'm pretty screwed. So I think I might need to do some evaluating and start memorizing people's phone numbers because it's real easy to lose your damn phone, whether somebody take it
or your battery
or it's broken
you don't
or
have a charger.
Yeah, well, I always got a charger.
Yeah,
but
me too.
What situation you might end up
battery
in
pack too.
Out somewhere.
Battery pack and battery suit.
Step your game up.
Yeah, man. I mean,
look, check it out.
Oh yeah, he been excited about this shit all weekend, man.
It better be dope.
Check it out.
Before we done
Check it
recording.
out. Ain't gonna be. There's no more that. Hold on, bro. Let me unplug these. Let me untangle these cords. No more,
Bruh,
man. It's no more.
I used to listen.
Right
This is
Right
epic.
here.
The reason why this is so important that he got these damn AirPods,
no
right?
cheaper than this, so I had to cop them.
The reason why this is so important is because I would call him, and he would say, "Hold on," and I swear, yeah, exactly. It sounded like he was getting robbed every day.
Just give it to him, Bo.
That's exactly what it
Hey, why them niggas keep robbing you, man? Every time somebody roughing your ass up, man.
You gotta stop taking that route.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Just give it to him.
Hey, but look,
It's not worth your life, nigga.
They were so bad that they had a short in them. So, like, if I moved a certain way, I bumped them, so they hang
So
up
you know,
on a
hello,
nigga.
hello,
Bruh.
yeah, pull your phone back. It be a
They
date.
call you back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey, but look, calling back and pick up where you left off at. Yeah, so what I was saying, bro.
Dude, I'm actually glad. I just hope you have them by March.
Oh, yeah, man.
Cause you've been, man.
Good, man.
Yeah, it's been difficult. And charge the charger, man.
I feel like you need.
Oh, I do.
You need.
I charged the charger at first because I thought
You need
that's
a
how you
lanyard
charged
case.
these. A lanyard case?
Yes.
Nah, I keep it in my pocket.
No, you need a lanyard
Around
case.
my wrist.
Yeah, right next to your life alert.
You need.
If I see a nigga with their charger, or right here. Hold on.
Yeah, right there, next to the life alert, right there.
Get my head.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
One of them
dude.
things where you can put it away from. You say, hold on.
Yeah,
Sit
man.
back.
We
You protect them.
we gotta.
I'm scared for you. He pulled them out.
Good,
The
man.
way you pulled them out, he's
Yeah.
nervous. Like, check these out. Oh shit, we're on.
Yeah. He had on the rocker jeans, so he had to go way back. He was like, "Check these out."
I did.
Goddamn.
Hold on, let me get this shit out right here.
That nigga said. That nigga, you squeezed them out. Yeah, see these? Oh shit.
Well, I'm glad you got your AirPods, man. I'm
Yes,
glad you got
big,
your
man.
AirPods,
I'm here,
man.
man. It's a new world for me, dog.
I see. You happy?
I don't gotta like. I
Yeah.
keep thinking it's an invisible cord there. You know, they say when you lose your arm, you get your arm amputated. It still feels like it's there.
Bruh.
No. I've never heard that
I've
one.
never heard that before. Who told you that?
You never heard that?
Do you know any amputees?
Nah, but I watched it on
I feel like he's gonna get his ass beat by some.
on TLC. They had a special. They were
They
showing
finna pull. Hey, they
amputees.
definitely finna pull up on you. Like,
Nah,
yeah,
they
man, we
said-
want to test your theory, nigga. It's gonna be 6 of them, bruh.
Get you a battery pack, man,
Yeah,
and
man.
a protector case.
Yeah, dog. This man is crazy.
Y'all act like I just break things, man. I forget things. I don't break them.
We see. We definitely see. Anyways, man, we finna get up out of here on that note.
What time is this? 4:06.
Man, your alarm ain't
15 minutes ago.
Your alarm ain't went off yet.
Yeah, I ain't noticed. I snoozed that shit over here twice.
I know you did. Anyways, man, you've been tuning into The Notion. This your boy Dizzy D Spill here with my co-hosts in the building.
Oh, what's up? Poe. Farmer I was here. Farmer Poe.
Not growing nothing.
And Lonnie Evans, man. Nah, we out.
Where's his channel? Where's his channel?
We out.